It's hard to practice in. You've got one less place to do it. The city of Indianapolis abruptly closing the Eagle Creek Pistol Range. It's now closed to the public. It used to be open on the weekends for anyone to go and shoot. Now there's some controversy over all this. Jill Glavin looked into the closure today, and she joins us live from Eagle Creek with more tonight. Jill.
Well, Dan, normally the range would open up to the public on Saturday, but instead this range closed sign will stay here. And today I got mixed messages as to why. For years, the Eagle Creek Pistol Range has opened itself to the public on weekends, nestled in along I-65 and owned by the city of Indianapolis. Since 2011, it's been run by this man, Guy Relford. After the city decided it couldn't afford to staff it, Relford stepped in, offering to contract the services of his company, Tactical Firearms Training.
I provided the labor, I provided the materials and supplies, I paid for insurance.
That is until now.
I was disappointed.
Last week, Relford logged on to a conference call with the Parks Department, thinking they were going to talk about renewing his contract. Instead,
and they informed me that they had no interest in going forward.
The contract ran through 2017, but in this letter, the city says because its controller never signed it, it could be voided. The Parks Department wouldn't go on camera, but told me by phone it was, quote, not economically feasible to continue. In a statement, Parks Director Linda Broadfoot said from 2012 to 2015, public attendance at the facility dropped by more than 80%. Indy Parks did everything they could to reach a mutually beneficial agreement with the range operator that would serve the best interests of taxpayers. Relford, though, says he sent one proposal and never heard back.
I took my daughters out there, nieces and nephews, my brothers, other friends.
Joe Jansen is a frequent visitor who volunteered at the range. He says while attendance has dropped as new private ranges opened up in the area, Eagle Creek was still a desirable spot that he'll miss.
How much profit does the Monon Trail generate? And is that a valid reason for removing a public facility from use by the public?
Now, INPD will keep using the range to train its officers. The city will also need to get approval from the federal government for all of this because they used grant money to build the range, and so right now they're out of compliance with not keeping it open to the public. Indy Parks tells me they are working to get that approval. Reporting live on the northwest side, Jill Glavin, Fox 59 News.
Interesting, Jill.